And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Tuesday baseball on the show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Seattle Mariners. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Jacob deGrom. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
And here is Xander Bogaerts. That one finds the zone, and that's how this game gets started. Next offering misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Fastball for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty fun fastball right there. I'll tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
And a swing and a miss. One away.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Number 92 in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. deGrom, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a two-seamer. Base hit, so they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Nolan Arenado. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
He starts him with the fastball, and that's a pitch that's right in his wheelhouse. You need to be careful against him with that one.
Man at first, one away. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
That's a little bit low. And he deals. In the air, right field, Garrett under it. Drops into the glove. Out. Number 2. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. It's been a real struggle for this group. Dead last in the league in hits, so a lot of empty swings and soft contact leads to not much scoring, Chris.
Yeah, could build an I-5 wind farm with this lineup, the way these players swing and miss. I don't know exactly what it is. I mean, they're still professional hitters, but it's just been up and down the lineup this year, just swinging and missing. Clearly, they got to make some adjustments. Major changes are needed because these players aren't going anywhere. They continue to have the trouble they're having making contact.
2 outs.
1-2.
Bottom of the first. And stepping in is the speedy Jose Caballero. Breaking ball inside. 1-0. Kershaw fires. And he hits a ground ball right side. Over to first. 1 up, 1 down. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Alex Kirilloff.
And you got to like this matchup for him as a guy who hits left-handed pitchers as well as anyone, it seems. I mean, he's hitting over 300 against southpaws this season. He's got a good shot to make a big impact against the left-hander on the hill today.
Stone Garrett stands in now and watches strike 1. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2.
struck him out, and there's 2 away. Francisco Lindor to the plate now. Fans love him, but he's pretty popular with the players, too.
He certainly is, Boog. A player survey on MLB.com listed him as one of the friendliest infielders to chat with during a game. I'm sure he appreciates the recognition from his peers.
2 down, nobody on. And that's outside, and it's 2-0. Strike 1.
2
2
balls,
outs,
1
base
strike.
is empty. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. And a strikeout. Clayton Kershaw off to a fast start. Back at T-Mobile Park, Josh Bell at the plate now. Fastball for a strike.
Boog, it's always fun showing up to the ballpark on a day DeGrom is pitching. He's widely regarded as one of the most dominant pitchers in the league. And when he's at his best, he's setting the standard for the entire league.
The 1-1. Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Here's Jason Hayward.
Really bringing some thump at the plate lately. 3 home runs over the last 5 games.
There's a swing and a miss.
No ball, 1 strike.
Hayward swings, mashes one. Deep right field. See you later. His 24th home run of the season. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Anthony Rizzo in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And a good eye there. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
Fastball for a strike. And a count 1-2. The other way, and he beats the shift. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
And next for New York, Michael A. Taylor.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
It's 0-1.
Man at second. Hard hit left side. Throws to first in time. 1 out in the second.
Batting up, the catcher, number 99,
Gary Sanchez. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Whips it across. That's the second out.
Now second baseman, Bogarts.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Xander Bogaerts. Went down on strikes his first time through. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle.
Oh, that pitch got away from him, and that's a hit by pitch.
Boo, do you have any memorable hit by pitches yourself? Maybe high school, college?
No, but I almost did get decapitated by a foul ball at Old Tiger Stadium. Number 92, batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Just missed. Two on, two outs. Just off the inside edge.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
The 2-2 now. And a foul ball, he stays alive. DeGrom, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. 2 outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now Jake Berger. There's a strike. Swing, a high fly ball, pretty well struck, right field. That's back there, and that ball is gone. That's worth the price of admission. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
That could be one of those swings that really helps spark this offense.
Adam Duvall in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
On the ground to third, and it finds its way through for a hit. Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. Slider misses outside. Kershaw deals. It clips the zone, and 1-1. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Makes the grab, and there's one away. Angel Acuna up next for the Mariners. 1 there. Kershaw, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a curve, and he works in a changeup. The lefty, the 1-0. And he takes a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Fought off foul. And a 1-2. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. And downstairs.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
In the dirt, and the runner stays where he is. Home team down a run here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And there's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And here is Harry Ford.
Oh, that's low. That's
missed.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
The 1-0. And that's through there for a strike. Duvall over at second. Acuna at first. One gone.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
At the belt and fires.
Ball,
and another ball.
Looks like he thinks that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think he's trying to get a better feel for the umpire's strike zone and what he's going to be calling. That's just a part of pitching.
That misses. Full count down.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Alex Kirilloff on deck for the ends. To third might be 2. To second, that's 1. And that's 2. Seattle gets a little closer on this solo homer. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now at the plate, Nolan Arenado. DeGrom back to work. And there's a ball. Arenado, an all-star a season ago. Over 1,000 runs batted in his career, and he was a second-round pick in 2024.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
That one not close. 3 balls, no strikes. There's a strike. And a pitch. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Kicks and fires. Battling here as he fouls it away. Kicks and deals. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The other way. Hauls it in for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that's a little bit high. And that is ball
no
one.
strike.
And that's in for a strike. Very high with that one. And it's 2-1. One down, base is empty. And that one in the air center field. Duvall should have this one. And there's 2 away. Here's Josh Bell. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Just missed. Close, but called a ball. Now 2-0. Swings through that one for strike one.
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Anytime one of your hitters gets drilled, it catches everyone's attention in the dugout. And you know what? It kind of gets you fired up.
Hayward, the next to hit, takes ball one. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
1-1.
Next pitch is outside. 2 outs. And a foul ball. On the ground. The throw to first, and that will end the inning. The Yanks lead 1. They lead it 2-1. Back in Seattle, and here's the first baseman, Alex Kirilloff. Chris, has been a good year for him, having already set a new career high for RBIs in a season. Flips the corner, and it's 0-1.
If you want to highlight a portion of the season where he's been really good at driving runners in to score, you can circle his last 10 games.
The lefty fires. Just missed. Grounds one to the right side. Bogarts fields it cleanly. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, but no ground.
Back to the top of the lineup. Jose Caballero up next for the Mariners. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. That one's in there. 0-1. Just off the inside edge.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Home team down a run here in the last half of the third. Got him. Now 2 out.
Now batting, right field.
And up next for Seattle, Stone Garrett. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And ball 1. The Mariners down by a run here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Next pitch off the plate, and that's ball 2.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Went through there for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
And a strike on the outside edge.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Up and in, and a full count now. Swing and a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. There goes the runner. Pitch misses in. Throw to second. Out there. And the inning is over.
Well, trying to get in the scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning.
And the right-hander back to work. That's in there. Going 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but he can never predict baseball.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Vaya. You gotta really take the dirt off the bat, partner.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Catcher has it. Fires to first. Gets in. One away on a drop third strike. Now, Michael A. Taylor. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Here's something cool, Boo. When they finished building T-Mobile Park back in 1999, they actually opened it up in the middle of the season. I remember as a rookie with the Chicago White Sox, we opened the season at the Kingdome, and then when we came back later in the year, we were playing at T-Mobile Park. It's a beautiful place, great scenery from center field, and I always enjoyed playing here.
The 2-1. That one in triple digits.
2-2.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. 2 away now.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location. But the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Sanchez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And the next pitch is way outside. Wouldn't chase that time. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that.
Swings and misses. And that puts him just 1 K away from... Nobody out. Lindor has a chance to tie it. He's 0 for 1. And a pitch. That one's in there, and that is strike 1. Francisco Lindor at the plate. The Mets shortstop, originally drafted by Cleveland, and a guy with some serious power and an excellent defender. And here it comes.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Out towards right center field. Hayward sizes this one up. And there's one down.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync. And the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Berger, batting with one down, takes a strike. Swings through that one for strike two.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
The Yanks leading by a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And that one almost hit him. This is inside, and the count is even 2-2.
2-2.
Got it by him for the K.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with two strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Duvall stands in now and watches strike one. And a foul ball. That's off the mark. Ball one. And another ball. Two down, nobody on. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Xander Bogaerts. And that one is lifted in the air. And that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping, he's going for three. The relay, he's in there. Here's the shortstop at the plate. 1 for 2. And that one fouled off. Here comes a pitch. That one ripped. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and they lead by 2. Here's Nolan Arenado.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball, just couldn't get it to drop in.
And that one clips the corner. Next offering upstairs. One down, base is empty. Wouldn't chase that time. Right side, hard hit. Whips it to Kirilloff. And they get Arenado for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. That's in there, and that's strike one. That's a little bit low. One run across in the frame so far, and we're at the top of the fifth. Next pitch downstairs. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And strike 2.
2 and 2.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's his 200th strikeout of the season. But they push across 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, and nobody left on. Last down the left fielder, Luke Raley. As the lefty gets to work. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Well, these Mariners just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That one inside. 2-1. The wind of the pitch. That one fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Struck him out swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Acuna batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. And caught on the warning track.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
2 down, nobody on. Just missed.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And that's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on the line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Runner takes off. Ball misses.
Out.
Throw to second. Out at second. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. The right-hander back to work. And that's just foul. Bell, a former All-Star, 31 years old, usually a first baseman. Today he starts in right. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Raley under it. Corrals it. And a quick out, number 1.
The center fielder, number 24, Jason Hayward.
And up next for New York, Jason Hayward. And he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the 2nd inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
That one in triple digits. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Next pitch is outside. bounced up the middle. And that one handled. Sends it to first. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony.
2 outs, base is empty. And here is Anthony Rizzo. That misses the zone.
Down.
And it's 1-0. Two down, nobody on. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. Missed with a changeup. Ball 2. And another ball.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Back to work. 3-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two outs. And a swing and miss, and that's that. Offense. Here's Alex Kirilloff. His home and away splits there. The pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Movement in the bullpen. Wandy Peralta getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Bernardino warming up as well. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Jose Caballero will hit next. First pitch misses. And now the lefty. Big swing and a miss.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Kicks and fires. Now fly ball to right center. Hayward ranging into the alley. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there are 2 down. And stepping in for the Mariners, Stone Garrett.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Line drive. Hayward makes the catch, and that's the inning. On the mound now, Glenn Otto.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Phil Bickford appears to be getting ready for manager Scott's service. Raley also getting ready. Just missed. Outside. Now 3-1.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Gets the outside corner with that one. The pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Duvall has a beat on it. 1 away. Gary Sanchez now. First pitch just misses.
1-0.
Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. In the dirt,
2-1.
and it's 2-1. Bounce to the left side. Throws to first in time.
The batter.
And here comes Xander Bogaerts. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1. Foul ball there. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Righty delivers. Bounce to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. To first, but no chance to get him. We'll see how they score it. So 2 down. Now it's the shortstop. In the air out towards right center. Garrett settles under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. The left-hander on now, Wandy Peralta.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And the 1-0. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
That's the ball.
And now 2-1.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Crush, left center field. This one's deep. Forget it.
Percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Berger in the box now, takes strike 1. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. That
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Snags it on the run. And there's 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Luke Raley. That one almost got him. That's outside, and the count is 2-0.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Well, he waited until the 7th, but that's the knot that'll extend his hitting streak. Singy, how much does it weigh on your mind when you're coming to the plate in the late innings with a streak going?
Yeah, quite a bit, and a hitter's supposed to say he's only focused on the current at bat, but man, honestly, it's hard not to know that if you don't come up with the hit, your streak's over, so it's there at least in the back of your mind.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one 95 to finish him off. Well, 1-run game. Nolan Arenado stepping in now for the Yankees. Otto back to work. Fouled off. He was late. The 0-1. And there's a foul ball. Fights it off. You'll see another.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And the right-hander deals. That misses the zone. And the count 1-2. And another ball. Here's the 2-2. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Over to first. And they get Arenado for the out. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And that one fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Ball 1 there.
Time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Right through there for a strike. And that one hit to first. Takes it himself. And the Yanks go quietly. New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Joe Mantiply. He last pitched 2 days ago. Ford in the box now. Takes strike 1. Action in the pen down there. Matt Barnes, the league saves leader, up and throwing. Looking to get the tying run on base. Out to short. Zips it across. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. And now for Seattle, Alex Kirilloff.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach. When you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
And now is the Mariners DH, Jose Caballero. Just missed. And a good eye there.
2 balls, no strikes.
That one finds the corner, and it's 2-1. Out to short. Throw on to Rizzo, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Jason Hayward digs in now. He's already homered in this game. And a pitch. Well hit the other way. That one going back and foul. Next one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And the leadoff man aboard.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Smash that one through the infield with a knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Man at first, Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. And that one wrapped foul. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And the righty deals. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Left-hand batter waits.
That's the ball.
And takes low for ball 1.
1-2.
Goes down looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Taylor stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. On the ground right side. 4, 6, but no throw to first as he'll hold on to it. And now it's the catcher, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. First pitch swinging.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Just missed.
1-1.
Two and one to Sanchez. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swung on, belted. Gone. He doinks it off the foul pole.
Well, this thing was hooking down the line the entire way. We knew it was going to be close, and bang, right off the left field pole. That was a pretty swing, and he found a way to keep his hands inside just enough to keep it fair.
2 outs. Ball 1 to Bogarts. Into the outfield, base hit. So man aboard. Now the number 2 hitter. 1 for 3. On the ground right side. They get the force, and that's the 3rd out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Matt Barnes.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Garrett now in the box.
0-1.
Comes up empty with a swing there. Way out front for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The 0-2. And they'll do it again. Right-handed reliever. Good job to fight that one off. The pitch. That one missed. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. He's 2 outs away. And now the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. And first offering is fouled off. Barnes, in his 10th season, 33 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And that skips in the dirt. On the ground, right side. He steps on the bag, and they're down to their last out. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Jake Berger. He's already homered here in this one. And that's in there at the knees. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Two outs, runner at first. Adam Duvall at the plate. Just missed. There's a strike. The M's trailing by 3 here in the last half of inning number 9. In the dirt. Runner holds. Count goes to 2-1. And the pitch. That one down the line, and that's a fair ball. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And up next for Seattle, Luke Raley.
Number 29, Aaron Luke.
And fouled off. Tying run at the plate. And that one fouled off. Luke is just 1 strike away. Got him! And that's the ball game. And your final score 5-2. What a win for the Yankees. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Play ball!